All right, so today we got to put this 1.5-inch wet line up. We laid it out last weekend, and so today we got to get it up, pulled back and tight, and then we got to add another 50-foot section to it. All right, so I put this clamp on here first. Now we got to cut this lashing wire off all the way back so we can get this wire puller on with the winch cable. So now we'll hook our wire puller on the winch cable. Spread that, and then we'll grab this mainline wire on top. Just like that. I'll have Dad getting on in the side by side and start pulling that tight while I go down below and make sure things are good. All right, so I'm back down here. I brought the wheeler down. We're at the main anchor tree right here. So I'm gonna call Dad on the phone and have him start pulling this with the wheeler or with the side by side.
Hello.
Yeah, you can start pulling that. You see that standing right up. All right, so he's got good tension on it. Now we're gonna make this connection around a tree. All right, so we got the other end tight. I didn't show you that because you've already seen it. So once the old man gets back here with a four-wheeler, we're gonna start pulling this sideways and putting our main anchors in, going up through what we call a side tying. As you can see, we've got tension on it. It's somewhat off the ground. So once we start side tying it to these trees, it'll stand right up. All right, so we made it up to the end here. We got one more tie back left to do right here on this tree right here. So I'm gonna grab the four-wheeler down below, bring it around, bring it down, and we'll put this one on, and then this 900-foot section is done, and then we got just a little 50-foot piece of stub to put onto that. So. Side of that wire. So what we like to do is take a screwdriver, put it in this under this mainline wire because this stuff's nasty. Can't even get this started. I think it might rain.
I thought it was sprinkling a minute ago.
That's all right, we're almost done here. Mosquito. All right, there's that one. Cut this to length. Pretty easy when you go to put the wet line up. Dry line's up, so we're basically just anchoring into the same tree that we did the first time, but it goes faster because you don't have to look for trees. This is kind of important, winding this up. If you don't have it wound tight, it'll just unravel, slowly unravel. All right, so that's the last one on the 900 foot. Now we gotta do like just a little, I don't know, 80-foot stretch, and then this wet dry is completely done. So I just came back down here to my car quick. It started sprinkling up there. I want to check the radar, and we got some pretty decent rain moving in. We're right where this blue circle is. So yeah, we're gonna pack it in for today, and then we'll come back in here tomorrow morning and and finish that 1.5 inch wet up. It'll be completely 100% done. All right, we're back here this morning. We got rained out yesterday morning. We got to put up 50 more feet of wet dry, and then we got 2,000 feet up and it's completely done. We got some remnants from Hurricane Debbie that we got to clean up. We got a few trees down here and there on some lines. So we're filling the chainsaws now. We're gonna head up and we're gonna get this done. All right, so we just finished our wet dry. They're 2,000 feet from the pump house all the way to the top of the woods here on this right-hand side of the woods. Completely done. It's a good feeling. I'll show you. Got them anchored into the tree here. We got to pick up our scraps here one of these days. And then right back to this end tree back here. And what we're going to do back here, when we get back to running sub mains, this will be the last sub main on this side of the woods, so it'll be a while before we get up here. But I've got 2 reducing fittings to go from 1.5 inches to 1 inch. So we'll cut these off, wire them up here, and then stub in them fittings in the end of this, and then we'll go right up through there with our outside sub main. So yeah, all right, we're gonna clean some trees now. So we're taking trees down right now, dead trees that fell down from the hurricane remnants, or tropical storm, whatever you want to call it, by the time it got to us.
That's the only one we got?
No, there's more.
Yeah, make it a little bit wider. Oh, whew. That was close.
There's one right above us on that road. Number 2 out of the way. All right, so we got those trees clear from the remnants of that hurricane/tropical storm. Had a good weekend in the woods, so next weekend we'll be back running sub mains again. Only 9 more to go. The briar patch got the best of him.